Now available in paperback and Kindle, All About Marilyn. Learn all about the struggles of a faded former teen sitcom star in this absolutely fabulous 5-star screenplay. Get All About Marilyn in paperback and Kindle on Amazon.com today.
Better get the cool slow, y'all, because we're having us a barbecue.
In a recent interview with SAG-AFTRA Foundation, Academy Award-nominated actress Taraji P. Henson revealed that she fired her entire team after they failed to capitalize on her Empire success after the show ended in 2020. Now, according to reports, actress Taraji P. Henson thought that after playing Cookie Lion for 6 seasons on Fox's Empire, she would be able to get abundant opportunities following the series' conclusion. Now I have to wonder, was Taraji P. Henson's team slacking, or was Taraji P. Henson slacking as related to her understanding of how the entertainment industry worked? Now, as someone who has studied the entertainment industry for over 25 years, I'm actually scratching my head at Taraji P. Henson's idea that she was going to be able to get doors opened after starring on Empire for 6 years and the show being off the air for 3. Now, Taraji P. Henson, as I see it, really doesn't understand where she stands in the entertainment pecking order, because if she understood where she was on the entertainment pecking order, she wouldn't be out here asking where her deal is and getting upset at her entire team. Because as someone who has studied the entertainment industry for over 25 years, I know what the pecking order is for entertainment, and Taraji P. Henson was not in a place where she could go out here and believe that she was a valuable property to the point where she could get some sort of endorsement deal for being on this show, Empire. Now, Taraji P. Henson sits there and believes that she's some sort of A-list star. However, where she is in entertainment is a place where she's in television, and television is a tier below feature films, which is considered to be the top of the entertainment industry. And in TV, you can go one of two ways. You can rise as a star if you are an up-and-coming performer, or you can be a performer who is on a career state of decline. Now, Taraji P. Henson, as she stands in the entertainment pecking order, was an older actress who came to television because her prospects for film were starting to dry up. Now, Taraji P. Henson, she was starting out doing very well with an Oscar nomination for The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. However, she hasn't been in feature films for some time or considered for them, so she decided to go down a rung to television, and as she went down on that rung to television, she didn't see where she was as a woman in her late 30s, early 40s, or actually mid 40s, and as a woman who is in her mid 40s, she's basically playing the roles of mothers, and when you play the role of mothers, you are on a road to decline. That's what Taraji P. Henson didn't understand, but she believed that because she was on the show Empire, she was basically in a place where she thought she could turn this into something. But the only thing you can do when you're playing the mama role is turn this into a paycheck for a while and start getting your affairs in order to start making your plans to leave the entertainment business. Because once an actress, especially a black actress, gets into her 40s, that's when the jobs start drying up because, one, screenwriters don't really write material for older actresses because they are not really bankable to the studios, and two, many of these roles that are out there are limited. So most actors who are in their 40s, like Taraji P. Henson was when she started Empire, they understand that time is winding down for their career. However, we have Taraji P. Henson, who is caught up in an Arkham certified delusion, believing that Cookie could be a role that could be one that her team could go out here and market. Now, a team, which is usually your agent, your manager, and your assistants, they are part of your business, and part of their business is trying to find you work. However, there's not much work that any team can find a black actress in their mid-40s. Usually, a team like this, they really are limited because the opportunities for them are limited. But we have Taraji P. Henson sitting here believing, oh, they can go out here and turn the role of Cookie Lyon into some sort of opportunities. Well, as somebody again who's been a part of studying the entertainment industry, I can tell you there weren't going to be many opportunities because hood rats are a dime a dozen as related to roles in Hollywood, and the role of Cookie Lyon was nothing special for anybody in Hollywood, such as screenwriters, such as casting directors, such as directors and producers. There was nothing special about this role of this hood rat baby mama to a music mogul that would make people say, hey, we want to go out here and contact this woman for future roles. Moreover, there was nobody thinking about giving her any sort of endorsement deal. Yeah, on the TV show Empire, the Cookie Lyon character was at the top of her fashion game, but the whole thing is she was not somebody that fashion designers or any other sponsor would want to have associated with their products as somebody they want to endorse them. No fashion house or any sort of designer would want their products associated with a ghetto hood rat like the character that Taraji P. Henson played, and she wants to go out here and get upset at her team as related to this for not setting anything up. But the problem here isn't the team. The problem is that Taraji P. Henson had no head for the entertainment business, and because she had no head for the entertainment business, she was out here thinking, oh, these people didn't do anything to help her find anything. Well, there wasn't much to find because, again, in the entertainment industry, especially with black actresses, there are not many opportunities for material for performers over 40, and there's not much as related to that type of material because most screenwriters usually get their money for writing roles for younger women. That's where they get most of their bread from. So when they go out here and produce material, they are producing material that they are hoping that's going to get them the most money. And getting the most money means writing material for women who are anywhere from 18 to about 27 or 28 at best. But you have Taraji P. Henson saying, oh, why didn't they set anything up for her? Well, there wasn't anything to set up. And with Taraji P. Henson currently being about 53 years old, she's basically at the point where most actresses basically find themselves fighting over roles, over the house coat and the slippers, because there is no material written for these women, because most of the studios don't really see these women as bankable. But she wants to say she had to fire her entire team for slacking as related to not capitalizing on her success on Empire, not really understanding where that show was standing as related to the overall picture of the media. Now, the show Empire was never really that big of a show. No, it really wasn't big especially when you compare it to classic TV shows like The Cosby Show and Seinfeld and Frasier and Friends and other TV shows which basically had 20 million people watching them every week. No, Empire was a show that barely got maybe 4-5 million viewers max in its early seasons, and as that show went on, its ratings went into a state of decline, which is what TV shows do after 3 to 5 years. Usually a TV show goes into a state of decline, and usually as it goes into a state of decline, that's when the actors on that show start making their plans for what they're gonna do next. And usually some guys, even in the first season, they're sitting up there making the plans for what they're gonna do next because they understand TV shows have a short shelf life. But Taraji P. Henson thought this show was gonna continue to go on, and it might have been able to go on had mussy, dusty Jussie Smollett not pulled that stunt that took the show off the bubble and put it on the road to cancellation, because once Jussie Smollett pulled that stunt, he basically took away everybody's job. But Taraji P. Henson wants to blame her team for slacking after Empire's success. Well, there wasn't much they could do if you understand how the entertainment business works. Because in the entertainment business, once a TV show gets canceled, usually what happens is that performer takes a little time off, and they take that time off because they want people to forget the character they portrayed on that show, because what they want to do is be able to come at a new job with a fresh take, and they want to come at that job with a fresh take with no association to the other show. So they'll take 6 months to a year or even 2 years to just cool off. And in that time, what they do is they have other investment ventures and revenue streams to depend on during that time. But it looks like to me that Taraji P. Henson, while she says she fired her team for slacking, is the one who really was slacking, because she was the one who really wasn't on her business as related to the entertainment business. And what she wants to do is blame her team for her lack of vision and leadership as related to her own business. Because again, an entertainer is a business, and you're not supposed to be asking where your deal is. No, you're not supposed to ask other people to find where your deal is. No, you've got to go out here and make your own deals. That's what everybody else does. Everybody who's in the entertainment business, whether it be a screenwriter like myself or other people who like performers, they go looking for their own deals, because at the end of the day, you are responsible for yourself in this business, and any money you make is on you at the end of the day. But it looked like to me that Taraji isn't really on point about her business, and that's why she was crying on that Sirius XM show, and crying on that show because she basically knows at 53 she's basically done in this business, looking for somebody to desperately help her. But there's no help in this business, especially for black actresses. And sadly, because she didn't have her eye on the ball as a black actress, she really is looking like she's on her way out, and is upset that the gravy train basically is over, and upset because she can't pay her bills, because she didn't understand that this is a business, and it's a business that could possibly jack you up if you don't know how to take care of your own business. Because if you don't know how to take care of your business and understand about the low periods, don't understand about how to go out here and work towards building yourself back up during a low period, which is what Taraji is having right now. This is a low period where you have to go out and rebuild your brand and rebuild yourself but she doesn't understand how to do that, and instead what she wants to do is blame everybody else for her failures, not understanding that when you're a black actress, you understand, yes, there is lowballing as related to salaries. Yes, there are rare opportunities because the material isn't out there, but you can't blame your team but so much, especially when you've got a show like Empire. Again, you're playing a stereotypical hood rat baby mama. This is not something you can market into anything, and any smart actor or actress would understand that and say, okay, yeah, I'm playing on this TV show, which is, again, I can go either up or I can go down, and if I want to stay up, what I'm gonna do is go find me some indie films, take a pay cut on that indie film, show my range, and use that to try to get some doors open as related to other projects. But what happened with Taraji is I think she got gassed up after Proud Mary, thought that this was going to open a big door for her, but it flopped at the box office, and as it flopped at the box office, she was out here thinking, oh, I've got this Empire show, people know who I am, but the truth of the matter is, from a business perspective, one, she was a black performer, two, she had already had a box office flop, and three, she was on a TV show on decline, so the studios basically saw her as a property that was losing value, and now that she's basically on life support as related to her career, she's making these desperate statements and asking where her deal is, when the deal is that there is no deal for her, and what she's getting is the raw deal that black actresses get towards the end of their careers, and wind up in a place similar to what I wrote about and All About Marilyn, where you wind up where you can't get any contracts, you can't get any deals, and you're struggling to make ends meet because the material isn't out there, the money isn't, your money's running low, and you don't really have any sort of prospects, and she's on a road to being on her way out, and she's asking where is her deal, when in actuality what has happened is she's just got a raw deal from Hollywood, and she can't see that the deal is raw because she didn't have a contingency plan. She thought, oh, the show Empire was something. No, the show Empire was her career on a state of decline, and a state of decline because, again, here you are a step below where you were as related to being at the top. You were at feature film, you went down to television, and now that TV is over, all you've got left now is possibly direct the video or starting a YouTube channel. I mean, these are the Taraji P. Henson prospects, and sadly, this black actress in Hollywood thought, oh, it would be in her best interest to have another cookie show. No, they don't need another cookie because they've already got their mammy quota filled up. So Taraji basically is a actress who has reminded me a lot of what I wrote about and All About Marilyn, in that Hollywood is basically done with her. They've turned her out, and now that she's turned out, she's asked out and doing the equivalent of going on these XM radio shows and the SAG-AFTRA, doing the whole case of out here begging for attention, hoping that it'll turn into some change. But there's nothing going to change because her career is on a state of decline that it can't get out of. And again, your team can't get you out of something if there are no scripts available. Your agent can't get you in for an audition because they only got so many mama roles and only so many house coats to go around. So Taraji basically is washed up like a pair of drawers on the spin cycle. The machine's about to be turned off, and as it's about to be turned off, the attendant is looking at the machine with a side eye, wondering if they need to go out here and take them drawers out, toss them in the trash, and get the machine ready for another washed up performer, because I think that Taraji P. Henson should have really took a look at Halle Berry and Monique, because both of those women have Oscars, and even as they are on a higher level on the pecking order of Hollywood, they in the same place that she is, in that they're looking for deals, they're looking for jobs, and finding out, yeah, they've got their hood rat baby mama quota filled up, with new, fresh, up-and-coming performers like Halle Bailey. So these older women are basically aging out of the system and finding out that life is hard when you go out here and make a deal with the devils in Hollywood. And what's happening to Taraji is she's starting to feel the flames of getting burnt by Hollywood. Now, if you want to learn more about how Hollywood does black actresses dirty, you can pick up my book All About Marilyn on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. You can also find All About Marilyn at other online booksellers like Smashwords, the iBookstore, Google Play, and Barnes & Noble. And if you want to pick up some of my other positive black fiction, featuring heroines like the ISIS series, the Esteem series, the books in the Spinsterella trilogy, Spellbound, The Legendary Mad Matilda, and Spinsterella, and books like The Thetas and Eternal Night. You can find all those books on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. You can also find them at other online booksellers like Smashwords, the iBookstore, Google Play, and Barnes & Noble. And if you want to see me make more videos taking the entertainment industry to the barbecue, you can send a donation to the Patreon, the PayPal, or the Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Now available in paperback and e-readers, ISIS, All About the Goddess. The Goddess Next Door bears all in the art studio to catch a campus stalker in this action-packed ISIS series mystery. Get your copy of ISIS, All About the Goddess in paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere. Now available in paperback and Kindle Unlimited, ISIS, Imitation of Life. The Goddess Next Door helps a young black girl overcome racism during the era of Jim Crow in this Golden Age ISIS series adventure. Get ISIS, Imitation of Life in paperback and Kindle Unlimited today. Support black-owned and black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.